Hi all and welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're all doing okay. I've got a couple of things I want to cover in this video. Unfortunately, one of them is to do with Christian Horner and that entire saga that's been going on and isn't going to stop anytime soon. But I want to start off with Mike Crack, because Aston Martin's team principal, Mike Crack, has accepted that it could be difficult for him to keep hold of Fernando Alonso beyond the end of 2024 season. He said, "It's no secret that he first of all wants to decide for himself what he wants to do. We want to continue working with Fernando, and I think the most important thing is that we give him a quick car. So he believes in this project, believes in this team, and everything else we will have to discuss over the weeks to come. It's clear that a driver of that calibre is attractive for everybody. That is clear, but we will try to keep him. We have seen that last year already when he joined. It is not only what he brings in terms of driving talent and racecraft, but he brings this extra drive, push and motivation to everybody. He leads by example from his first day. With his mood from the first moment in the morning to late at night, it is exemplary. And this is something that is infecting the whole team, and is something you want to preserve." But having said that, David Coulthard believes that Fernando Alonso is unsure about his future after revealing that he needs to speak with himself. Coulthard said, "It's the first time I've ever heard him talk about whether he's got the drive. Having a conversation with himself, I'm curious if he does it in front of a mirror or in an empty room. Fernando is very strategic, but that doesn't sound like he's sending a message to the paddock. For a moment, he is actually questioning himself." And the reason I wanted to talk about these two things with Fernando Alonso is because I think that he has the potential to still be a world champion, at the age of 42. I don't think that's relevant at all. The problem is, does he want to continue in Formula 1 in a team that can't give him the car that he needs to be able to do that? And for me, besides Ferrari, because we know that Leclerc and Hamilton are there, it's got to be Red Bull. They're the only ones with a car that's capable of doing that. So unless he's going to replace Perez in 2025, I don't know. Maybe he is questioning his future and his retirement. Who knows? But that'll be an interesting one to keep an eye on, I think. And moving on to the Christian Horner saga, according to the Press Association news agency, the employee at the centre of the Christian Horner allegations of inappropriate behaviour has now lodged a formal complaint with the F1's team's Austrian parent company, Red Bull GmbH. Sky News reported that the FIA, which governs F1, is also evaluating an inquiry relating to allegations by Horner's accuser. The employee, who is believed to have reported for work in Milton Keynes, was told she acted dishonestly and is understood to have been suspended on full pay. Horner has always denied the claims made against him and was allowed to continue in his role after he was cleared of any wrongdoing. Horner said, "There's been a lot of coverage surrounding this. A grievance was raised, it was fully investigated, and it was dismissed. We have moved onwards." He also made it clear that the investigation had been a very trying period for him and his family. He said, "My wife has been phenomenally supportive through this, as has my family. But the intrusion on my family is now enough, and we need to move forward and focus on what we are here for." And apparently Sky News have contacted Red Bull Racing for comment. So for me, my gut feeling is this is a complete and utter setup. I really do think that now. Like I said before, I'm not his biggest fan, but at the moment I don't think this is going to quieten down until he's out of the job as team principal. Why that is, I don't know. We can only assume it's got something to do with Jos Verstappen, but I genuinely do think this is just going to keep on rumbling along until something gives. I should have guessed it really, that leading up to the Australian Grand Prix we were going to have this all blow up again, and of course here it is. I mean, by all means, please let me have your thoughts. I really would like to hear them, because I can't work out what's going on, whether it be with Fernando Alonso potentially retiring, or certainly this whole business of Christian Horner. But anyway, that's all I got for you at the moment, and again, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for your comments. I keep saying it, I will get round to reading them and responding to them, I promise. But also thank you for your comments, your likes, your shares and subscribing. It really and truly does mean a lot to me. And until the next time, take care.